Harriet!
Andrew, what are you doing here?
Well, I thought I'd pay a trip down south.
Oh, weather's rubbish.
Look, I got a coat on. I expect it to be warm down here. What can I say?
I forgot mine. Look at me. How stupid.
You'll catch your death, you know.
I know. Silly me.
So what are you doing down here?
Well, I'm going to meet some of my friends from Aruba today, and we're going to talk about Aruba Instant On.
And where are you meeting?
Going down the coffee shop.
Do you know what? That's where I'm doing a couple of hours for a friend down at the coffee shop. I'll see you down there and I'll serve you a coffee if you wish.
Not playing golf today?
Maybe later.
All right, okay. Don't do your good bit.
We'll see you later.
See
Thank you.
Bye. Hi guys, thanks for coming today. Come and join me on a trip along my local high street where I'm going to meet some of my friends and we're going to talk Aruba Instant On. Hi Amol, nice to see you.
Hey, nice to see you too.
Absolutely loving the t-shirt. Very on brand.
Hey, I'm loving it too. I wear it every day. It's all about Aruba Instant On.
Always. So we're here today to talk about Aruba Instant On, and what I'd like to know is how Instant On was born.
Oh, it was born in 2019. And it was one of those napkin conversations we were having of how we were going to grow the SMB business for Aruba. And we had the strong enterprise brand, and we were trying to figure out how to really drive a foundational run rate business for Aruba. And historically, we had a very strong presence in the SMB space, and we decided, hey, we need to go and really see how we can address this market. And given the market opportunity, given the customer needs, given our kind of go-to-market motion, it was just right for us to get into this market. So over a napkin, we came up with the sub-brand of Aruba called Instant On, including the logo, and that bar conversation converted into a huge business for Aruba now, and we're happy to just be here and drive this growth.
That's where some of the best conversations are had, right, over a napkin with our ideas scribbled down. So that's a great one. So currently, Instant On's had some enhancements, some changes. Could you tell me a bit more about those? There have been some really exciting changes, if you could share them.
Yeah, we're really excited to basically do 3 or 4 things, right? And over the past few years, we've expanded the portfolio significantly. So from a technology and a product perspective, we're introducing Wi-Fi 6 products. We will see the emergence of Wi-Fi 6E in this portfolio. So from an access point growth perspective, we will deliver a full line of Wi-Fi 6 products, obviously to complement what we have on the Wi-Fi 5 side. So that's the wireless portfolio. On the switching side, we've completely refreshed the portfolio. We have a portfolio of unmanaged switches up to light layer 3 switches, right? So the 1430, the 1830, the 1930, the 1960. That entire portfolio has been completely refreshed. It's a great look. It's a white colored box, which looks awesome and peppy and modern. So that's the switching portfolio enhancement. And then we've enhanced the cloud capability on our mobile app significantly as well. So now it's really, really easy to configure, easy to deploy, easy to manage. And so we've continued to enhance that capability on the mobile phone. And so the portfolio now clearly is a strong solution for any small and medium business opportunities, whether it's a small restaurant, whether it's a boutique hotel, whether it's a small clinic. All of those can now enjoy an end-to-end wired, wireless, and cloud management portfolio, which is truly unmatched in the industry. So we've been enhancing this over and over the years since we've launched. And now, if you look at our portfolio, it's one of the broadest portfolios in the industry. And we're just proud to continue to innovate in this space and deliver new enhancements, as I just mentioned.
That leads me perfectly into my next question, Amol, which was, where is the future of Instant On? Where do we see things going?
Hey, I sit in front of a crystal ball every day, and my wife says, "What the hell are you doing?" But no, it's a great opportunity, and I look into the future and say, "Hey, how are we going to grow this the portfolio and the business?" Because while we've scaled the business, doubling it every single year, I want to get to triple and quadruple growth, over time. So if you look at the enhancements we are driving, everything from, as I mentioned earlier, Wi-Fi 6 is a very, very strong offering we'll have. Wi-Fi 6E, which is another strong offering in the wireless space. If you look at the wired space, the emergence of new speeds, 2.5 gig, 10 gigabit connectivity in that kind of range. We're looking at gateways and security gateways. One of the things which is not really in our portfolio today, and it's kind of a missing piece of the jigsaw puzzle, which is around a security gateway, which allows these cafes and restaurants and hotels to connect out to the internet. And we're looking at that kind of a delivery of a appliance, if you will, which allows us and our customers to connect to the outside world. So that's another kind of switching portfolio enhancement. And then finally, while we are getting great opportunities in the SMB space, we want to also attract service providers and see how we can drive this business through our service providers who focus on their customers, SMB customers. And so we're looking at enhancing our service provider capability with a managed service portal, if you will, and over time delivering network as a service for SMBs, right? It's not been thought of very well in the past and even today, but we're literally looking at how we can drive a disruptive model in the SMB space, delivering network as a service. So there's a bunch of things on the plate, which we are looking at delivering and continue to enhance the portfolio in this space. And I'm really excited, as you can probably see, really excited to look at what is going to come in the future and continue to enhance our offering from an innovation perspective, and continue to look at this crystal ball and make it bigger and bigger so that we can deliver more and more stuff over time.
That sounds incredible. We are absolutely thrilled to be on that journey with you, Amol, and I really appreciate you coming in and talking to us today. It would be great to have you back in the studio once those things start to progress and happen and change, because again, we really want to be on this journey with you. Sounds super exciting.
Hey, happy to join anytime, and love the collaboration we have with TD SYNNEX, and want to continue to drive the growth we've seen and enjoyed over the past and into the future. Thanks a lot.
Perfect. Thank you. Lorenzo, really good to see you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thank you very much for having me today. It's a pleasure for me.
Oh, that's really good to hear. So we're here to talk about Aruba Instant On, and what I'd really like to know is why Aruba chose to go into this marketplace.
So for us, Aruba Instant On, so it's a business that we launched back in 2019. And we saw at that moment, still now, a very nice opportunity because especially if you look at the UK market, 99% of the private market is SMEs, and there are about 6 million SMEs in the UK. So for us, it's a tremendous opportunity, and this is why we are focusing on this specific segment as a company.
Perfect. And what would be interesting to know is perhaps some use cases. So where has Aruba Instant On been really successful?
Yes, so if you look back in the past, so when we launched Aruba Instant On back in 2019, so as I mentioned, so as you know, we launched the product, the business. We faced new challenges with COVID coming, So with the pandemic, we've seen people working from home. We have seen also growth in e-commerce, and we responded to that with our products, Instant On products. So we provided, industry, so it's enterprise grade product for working from home. We developed e-commerce channels, and we have seen a big growth in the UK. We took market share. But now at the moment, we see different kind of challenges and use cases. So people are trying to get back to the office. And this is also valid for SMEs, but they are struggling to get people back into the office. And this is where we play again a role, because we have seen that a smarter workplace is needed for people coming back to the office, but also to respond to new challenges like energy saving and sustainability. So this is where we play a role together with partners to make sure that we provide the best and a smart workplace for people to come back to the office.
So Lorenzo, are you able to give me some other use cases within the SMB world?
Yes, of course. What we see also as big verticals for us, it's the small, I would say, healthcare or health sectors in general, with so doctors, dentists, all this kind of, let's say, verticals are growing quite fast because of the requests that we see on the market, public sector investing in those kind of things, and they need to be prepared for the future. We also see retail as a big, for us, big vertical in terms of growth, with coffee shops, small restaurants, and so on, and also linked to the fact that people are coming back to the office. Restaurants were closed 2 years ago, but now they are opening again, so we see very much request there. The last one is hospitality in general, small hotels, Airbnbs, and so on. They are also investing quite a lot in new technology.
Perfect. And we've also seen a big sort of move towards a smart home. So everybody now has something at home that needs to connect to a network. So it's quite exciting to see some of the changes and developments within that smart home space as well. And Instant On really does fit well there, doesn't it?
Yes, we see really this trend is very big at the moment. So smart homes, smart buildings, and I don't know if you're aware, but we announced back in February this year a partnership with KNX. So KNX is a worldwide leader in smart home and smart building technology. And now the customer, the installers across the world will have Aruba Instant On as first choice for network infrastructure. So this is for us a key market. Specifically for UK, we are also partnering with Cedia in terms of smart home, smart building technology, and we want to be the leader in that segment.
So Lorenzo, I'm stood here in a greengrocers, and what I'd really love to know is why Instant On is the perfect fit for this independent retail space.
Yes, it's a perfect fit because when we launched this technology, we had in mind something very simple to use for the end user, which can be hotel, can be restaurant, can be in terms of shops and so on. So it's very, very, very easy to use. There is no technical knowledge needed. So in terms of management, we are providing a simple app just to install, maintain, and so make sure that everything is going fine. So it's very easy to use. No technical knowledge is needed at all. But it also provides, a very good quality. So because, we are not making any compromise in terms of quality. So once a shopper has a technology, there is 100% guaranteed that there is no dead zone, that will be covering Wi-Fi everywhere and so on. But also it will be very secure in terms of technology, in terms of IT technology. So we'll be safe in terms of, no possibility to hack the system, because we are providing, enterprise grade technology there, also for them, but in a very simple way to use. So for shoppers, for retails, it's very easy to use, secure and smart.
Perfect. And I agree. I think if you don't need any sort of technical resource. It's simply plug in and play, all managed via an app, and it's perfect for those sort of small little retailers that want to have a secure network backed by an amazing brand.
Exactly.
So Lorenzo, we've had a chat about sort of the retail spaces and where Instant On wins. What I'd love to know is about these new enhancements that were released this year.
So this year, we released the last software, which by the way is for free, in our way of deploying software. We are not charging anything for the resellers, for the end users and so on. So this is a great value for them, because each time there is a new software release, we are adding new features. The last one that we just launched 2 weeks ago was all about first security. So we are enhancing the security of the system by allowing our customers and resellers to block PCs, laptops, unknown devices to access the network. And the second thing that we also enhance is sustainability. So we introduce a new feature which enables our partners and customers to switch off completely PoE devices with the app. So they can say, certain point of time, I don't need this access point, I will switch off completely this access point. So it won't consume any energy, and this will save the planet.
Yeah, I mean, that's super important to everybody at the moment. So these are fantastic enhancements. Thank you so much for sharing that. Hi, Hemayun. It's good to see you. How are you?
Good, good. Good to see you too, Harriet. I'm doing fine, thank you.
Brilliant, that's good to hear. So, we are here to talk about Aruba Instant On. And what we want to know about is what benefits our partners, what's in it for the partners.
Sure, definitely. Look, as you know, a lot of partners today want to get into the SMB business, you know, and more so because it makes the business more predictable and more linear, and the sales cycles are smaller. What
Okay.
they need is the product that best fits in that market segment, and that's what Aruba Instant On provides.
Perfect.
And to top it all, the investment that they need to make in the resources is also minimal because of the fact that it's very simple to manage and install.
Yep.
And to top it all, the programs that we got for the partners obviously improves and increases their profitability. So it's the best time to be in this business.
And with that in mind, that leads us perfectly into the Aruba Action Partner Club. So, could you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. Like our solution itself, we wanted to come up with a program that is very simple and easy for partners to understand and manage, and therefore Action Partner Club.
Yeah.
At a click of a button, accept the T's and C's, and you're an Action Partner. And what it gives you is access to the Action Partner Club portal, which then helps you understand or gives you access to the content, to the trainings, to the certifications, and more importantly, to the action rewards. So, a very simple program that you can easily, at the click of a button, register and then engage with us. Uh, on top of that, once you become an action registered partner, you can then gradually graduate into different stages of the program and improve or increase your cash bonuses depending on the revenue that you do with us. So as you grow with us, you're actually improving and increasing your profitability as well. And to add to that, like I mentioned, the action rewards, it's not only about how much business you do with us, but also about how much you engage with us. So you can put a social media post, you can attend a webinar, you can complete a training, and based on that, you get multiple reward points, which you can then redeem into vouchers.
Perfect. And how easy is it for the partner to register for Action Partner Club?
Oh, like I said, it's very easy. You can go to the Action Partner portal, register yourself, given some details, accept the T's and C's, and you're registered as a partner.
Perfect.
It's only when you want to move to the other stages of the Action Partner program, you will also then need to sign the HPE Business Partner Program.
So, you've mentioned here about Action Rewards, and what I'd like to know, Hemin, is how that works.
Oh, yeah, sure. Look, like I mentioned, first of all, it's very easy to register, accept the T's and C's, and become an action partner. As soon as you're an action partner, you're actually eligible for action rewards, access to all the content on the portal, training, certifications, so on and so forth. But you're also eligible for action rewards. Now, two types of rewards. One is when you engage with us in terms of, for example, you put a social media post or you engage in terms of training and certifications and other things, then you get reward points, which you can redeem as a voucher. But more importantly, every dollar of business that you do with us, you get a cash bonus of 2% back into your bank account.
Sounds very
That is
good.
when you are just an action registered partner.
Yeah.
However, as your business grows with us and you're ready to commit to a minimum of $10,000 business per quarter as a threshold, you can actually graduate yourself from Action to Action Premier. And once you're on Action Premier, your then cash bonus starts at 5%. So
Yep.
for every $10,000 business that you do with us, you get a 5% cash bonus from us. And then you can gradually move to the second, third, and fourth slab, which is $50,000, $100,000, and $200,000. And your cash bonus automatically increases to 7, 8, and 10% based on the revenue that you do with us. So definitely a program, I think probably one of the best in the industry, and
I would agree.
helps our partners attain the profitability that they want.
There is real scope to grow with Aruba Instant On, especially with using the platform. So that's fantastic. Thank you for sharing that with us today, Hemayun. I really, really appreciate your time today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Oh, morning, Victoria. On a call? Yeah, usual? Oh, charming. Would you like milk, coffee? Just normal. Okay, don't worry. Give me 2 minutes. I'll serve you. I'll bring it to you. Don't worry.
It was really good talking to you guys today, but what I'd like to know is some of your key takeaways, what you would like our partners to get from this session. Hemayun, if you could start.
Look, like I said, SMB is one business area where most partners want to get into. The only thing that they were missing was a best-in-class solution that they can have and they can take to their customers. I think with this Instant On solution, you can go to a much wider customer base out there and not only improve your revenue, but also improve your profitability.
And Amol, if you could share your thoughts, please.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks for giving me that opportunity. If you look at why the business has grown, it's all about our value proposition, right? It's all about simplicity, security, and we call smart, right? So our tagline is simple, secure, smart networking for the SMB customer base, and we really are. That is honestly our brand promise, and we are so focused and diligent on making sure that we don't compromise that brand promise in any shape or form. So. The focus around automation and simplicity, the focus around taking enterprise grade security and moving it down to the SMB space, the focus around automation intelligence at the edge. These are things which are clearly pillars of our offering in the marketplace. And then the final thing, which is, kind of the icing on the cake, is around our ability to deliver the product without any hidden fees to our customers, right? So the lowest TCO in the industry without having any subscription fees, license fees, etc. So there's no hidden cost for our customers. So you bring and blend all of those together, simple, secure, smart networking for the SMBs. So that's our key takeaway. The second part, which is even more exciting, is our collaboration and partnership with TD SYNNEX. What value which TD SYNNEX brings to this partnership with Aruba Instant On is unmatched in the industry. And I think we have delivered something together in this space where supply is kind of constrained, and we work with our distributors to really drive a better together offering for our customers and our partners in the marketplace. And I'm just happy to be partnering at such a level with TD SYNNEX, where our business has grown leaps and bounds, and I'm looking at it growing even further in the future with TD SYNNEX.
Lorenzo, last but not least, if you could share your key takeaway from today's session.
Yes, for me, the key takeaway is that the market in UK is huge, and this is an SME market, right? And with people now coming back to the office, there is a huge opportunity for resellers to bring technology that will enable people to have a safe environment, secure environment, and a sustainable environment. So, and Aruba Instant On is enabling that. We'll be adding new features, we'll be adding new partnerships to make sure that we provide those solutions which are now future-proof.
Thank you for joining me today on my little trip down the Aruba Instant On High Street. If you have any questions, want to know anything more about Aruba Instant On, please feel free to contact me. I would love to tell you more about it. So I hope to see you soon.